This is a tribute to Charlie Kirk. We are the descendants of dreamers who refused to die in chains. From plantations to pulpits, from protest lines to presidential seats, our journey has proven that resilience runs in our blood. But history is even more than survival. It's a call to responsibility. The chains are broken. The question is, will we live free or still remain bound in our minds? What Charlie Kirk meant to African Americans. You see, Charlie Kirk pointed out the big holes in African American society. Black on black crime is higher than white on white crime. But guess what? It's only by 10%. But that 10% still matters. It matters because there is no one stopping and pointing out the fact that African American culture keeps perpetuating the same violence in the music, in the movies, and in our culture. That perpetuates 10% more homicides in America. White on white crime is 10% lower when it comes to homicide, yes. So he's showing us that there is no need to hide behind saying that white people are the ones that did this to us. We had enough time to make better decisions and choices about our lives. Slavery, Jim Crow, 50 years ago. What have we done with our newfound freedom? How have we broken the chains and liberated ourselves from what was once physical bondage, but now has us chained mentally by our music, by our choices, and by our constant disdain for change? You see, Charlie showed African Americans that no matter what or where you came from, you have the opportunity to be greater than what you were. This is something that it's not been spoken by other conservatives as loudly as Charlie Kirk, obviously. But guess what? Caucasian American neighborhoods and situations have been better, yes. And they've been given the advantages to keep their crime rates low and their violence a little bit lower, but only by 10%. But my eyes ask you, are there fewer liquor stores and fewer banks and less opportunities for fresh food in African American communities? Yes, there's fewer. But let's ask the question, why is that? If you were to put a Whole Foods, a Target, and all these luxury stores inside the African American neighborhoods, would they go buy them or would they go steal and take from them? You see, this is the question we must ask ourselves. Charlie asked of us, are these things happening to Black people, or are Black people not positioning themselves for greater economic sustainability? Yes, it is true. Caucasian people have had quite the advantage from slavery and moving forward. But the playing field has somewhat evened out. Somewhat enough to make a large impact in our society as African Americans. Me, as an African American, I understand the power of living in America, the beauty and the beast. This economic system is something wonderful. That question that Charlie and I ask of Americans and African Americans, what are we going to do with our freedom now that it's been 50 years? African American men were pushed out of the homes and the government was the replacement. With social welfare, we have subsidized fathers with food stamps and housing. But yet there is no family. There's no family without woman, man, and child. We must go back to our core values. Charlie spoke this loudly, and so will I. My name is Gerald Fears, and I ask that we remember Martin Luther King when he said, "Let freedom ring." From the mighty hills of Georgia, let freedom ring. From the ghettos in Chicago, let freedom ring. From the mighty hills of Tennessee, let freedom ring. From the bayous in Louisiana, let freedom ring. From the mighty plains of Texas, let freedom ring. And then we can all say as African Americans and as Americans, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, America is free at last. I hope this message resonates with you guys. Make sure you share this with someone you love and know that we're not a victim. You're not a victim. We are victors. May God bless you. God bless America. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you subscribe. Fearless Conversations, Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. I'll see you guys soon.